Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of November 3rd. I'm going to get some oracle. We'll do some tarot for you after. Start the reading with this To the Sea card, Aries. This is interesting. There's a girl in a boat here. She's trying to, it's a flimsy little boat, mind you. She's trying to get through this big, huge ocean. She recognizes, I can't really fight this. I can't really do this on my own. So I kind of just have to sit in this boat and just let this take me where I need to go. Slow as it may move, slow as it may be, this is the only way I'm going to be able to get to the other side. Okay? So this is part of your message for the week, Aries. I'm drawn to this. There's some binoculars there that I'm drawn to. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. So it reminds me of a quote of one of my favorite philosophers, speakers, authors, Alan Watts. You are the vast thing that you see far off with great telescopes. I hope I didn't butcher that. I believe that's how it goes. That's what this reminds me of. And another one is the only way to make sense out of change is to plunge yourself into it, says the great Alan Watts. So, the message, flow with it. Flow with it. It happened. It's here. It changed everything for you. You can't fight it. You can't do anything about it right now. I'm also feeling, Aries, you're feeling blocked right now. Okay? And you're pissed off. You're pissed off because you feel like you're being stopped, and no one can tell an Aries no. No one can stop an Aries. So you're feeling like, this is stopping me. Okay? This is putting a wrench in my plans, and I don't like it. So yeah, plain and simple, Aries, you're pissed off about it. Okay, how can this happen? I feel a little bit of resentment coming through here. Relax, Aries, relax. Easier said than done for us, but part of your message. We need to learn how to flow. You never know where something's going to take us. Sometimes, Aries, things happen and they're a blessing in disguise, really. We want things to happen quickly. And where has that gotten us, right? So, Mercury retrograde coming soon. And the last time Mercury was retrograde was a few months ago, I believe. So, if you can think back to what's happened a few months ago and compare that to what's happened now, because every time we have a retrograde, it's kind of like it's a continuation of the last. So we're being reminded to stop and think of what happened a couple months ago. Did anything change? Why didn't it change? And now we're back in a retrograde. So we need to readdress that. Okay. And the universe has a funny way of just, if you're not going to see something, I'm going to show it to you. All right. If you don't want to listen, you're going to be forced to listen. Scorpio season. Very intense. Okay, time of transformation, change, but in a very intense way. Shifts in energy. And then we're also in the year of the snake, which is ending, which was all about shedding our skin, releasing, change, transformation, the natural cycles of life. So Aries, remember that this current, these ups and downs, these ebbs and flows of life are part of the natural cycle of life. It's what happens. Okay? Life flows more peacefully when you learn how to resist. Resist the need to fight, the want to fight. You want to fight. You're like, I can get us, I know exactly what I need to do to get me over here faster. Let's really look into that. Let's really think about that for a second, Aries. I'm going to also, this is resonating strongly for me as well, so I'm going to go ahead and claim this message with y'all. Let's go ahead and stop and think. We want things to happen quickly. Sometimes you think to yourself, if you would have just stopped to think a little more clearly, think things a little bit more thoroughly, the outcome would be different. Okay, and sometimes if you feel like you find yourself in a repetitive cycle, repetitive situation, you really need to address that. Go with the flow. Entertain this. See where it takes you. Okay? So a situation that happened that isn't going your way, it's blocking you right now, it's preventing you from creating, from doing what you want to do. And like I said, it could be a blessing in disguise, because it stops you. Sometimes if we proceed, Aries, with something and no one's stopping us, you are an Aries. You will relentlessly go till you get that thing that you want, and nothing can stop you. And that energy, Aries, can sometimes, it's a double-edged sword, because that relentless determination is admirable in you, but at the same time, it can really burn us. It can really sting us. It can really cause some damage, serious, permanent damage. And if you're being blocked, Aries, and doing something, some goal, something that you have in mind, something that you want to accomplish, I'm feeling very strongly. And if it's not happening for you, if you're being blocked, if you feel like everything is stopping you, there's a reason. Let's stop and think about that. There's a reason why you're being stopped. It could be a blessing in disguise. I'm getting an image of a person that's like driving through traffic. Okay, and they're speeding. They're trying to get some to their loved one, maybe, and they're driving really, really, really fast. And then they hit, every stop sign, every red light, every slow car in front of them. Okay, and then they're like, oh, everything is stopping me. I just need to get where I need to go. Why am I being stopped? And then at the end of that, there's like a car accident. I see a bunch of cars. So it's like Spirit is preventing something bad from happening. Okay, that's just a visual I got in my head. That's not what's going to happen, Aries. It's just something that popped up in my head as a reference. But yeah, it could be a blessing in disguise that things aren't going your way, the way you want them to, as fast as you want them to. Because it could be something that's not very good for you. I know you don't want to hear that. As an Aries, I don't want to hear that. Like, what do you mean not good for me? How are you going to tell me what's good and not good for me? That's the ego talking. Yeah, that's ego talking, Aries. But you know that there's really nothing you can do right now. And you need to just flow. Mercury retrograde. Reassess. Reevaluate. Why does this keep happening? And also, Aries, at the same time, just understanding that we can't always have our way. We can't always force our way. Okay, you want everything now. Sometimes we just need to wait. Sometimes you just need to wait. To the sea. So you're feeling a little bit discouraged right now. She's got some wings here, but they're not spread out. She's not flying away. Don't be discouraged, Aries. Everything does happen for a reason, okay? As cliche as that may be and sound, just know everything is for your greater good, okay? Whether it is the universe stopping something bad from happening, or it's just not the right time right now, and we need more time. We need more time. We need a better foundation, a better, improve the plan. While we wait, Aries, while we wait, while we go with the flow. Spirit for Aries. For Aries. You're reading for Aries. Six of Pentacles energy. You're being called to tend to other people, to tend to your family. The Dodgers won the World Series. Go Dodgers. If you guys heard that person screaming in the background. Right now, Aries, you are in charge. You are the person that is being looked to for solution. Food, hell, you know, you're the provider. You're the person with the answers. You're the one that can figure it all out. So you're figuring it all out. You're sharing, you're giving. You're taking care of everyone else, but not yourself. In that process, in that same energy, Aries, it's like you are neglecting. I'm feeling like you feel like you can't be yourself. You are not in an energy of creating, of you are just being right now. That's okay. We have a lot of things to say. I'm feeling like, Aries, you're pissed off, right? And as I say that, here is forgiveness for you. It says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So Aries, forgive yourself. I heard forgive your parents. Forgive the fact that you are the man or woman of many hats. You are the person that is just to make things happen. And you're also the person, Aries, that needs to take care of yourself. And you're also the person who you're having trouble letting go of the fact that things are not going your way, of the fact that life happens quickly, life comes at you fast, and you're not prepared, and it seems like that keeps happening to you. You're mad at other people. I'm laughing because I'm getting a visual of the Joker from the Batman where he's like laughing, right? Why is so serious? Why is so serious, Aries? All right. Need to learn how to dance with change. Learn how to just flow with these really crazy shifts, Aries, that life throws at us. Wheel of Fortune. Here to remind you that before you start one thing, we need to end one thing, and you're almost there. Okay, whatever needs to be dropped, whatever. Aries, sometimes other people's negativity, other people's energy rubs off on you. And just being around a person who did you wrong. Sorry, Aries, I'm going to readjust here because I'm actually sitting on the floor as I do this reading. Sometimes other people's energies, especially if they're around you, Aries, and these are people who have done things to you that pissed you off, that made you unhappy, can rub off on you. Sometimes that's what we need to get rid of. Eight of Wands energy here, Aries. Advice. A conversation, you need to have a conversation where you're able to talk to a person. Okay, people, forgive them for what they did. Make peace with it. it impacted your life gratefully. Let them know exactly how you feel. And then just let it go and just release it. Throw it to the sea. Okay, literally, for some of you guys, if you're able to go like towards the ocean and just take a breath and just relax. That's what this energy is calling for. Okay, we let go of things and we release. Okay, drop. If you need to remove people from your life, it's necessary. Wheel of Fortune. Everything comes full circle, Aries. People in your life are sometimes seasons, as they say. And it's all part of the natural cycle of life, like I say, Aries. So we must learn how to flow, relax. Don't be so serious. See where this takes you, Aries, because like I said, things happen. Could be a blessing in disguise for you. Could be. A lot of times is. Aries, let me do, let's see what I want to do. Let's get some intuitive for you guys. And then we'll end the reading. Spirit for Aries. For Aries. Celtic knot. Unconditional love is here. Eternal love. Wheel of Fortune comes out twice for you, Aries. Fate, karma, cycles, destiny. You get what you deserve. It's out of your hands. As above, so below. Infinite connection, an infinite connection. For some of you guys, you can't let go because you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. And others, you need to learn how to work with another person, Aries, instead of just wanting things done your own way to get to a common goal. Okay? If you must, forgive yourself for being mean to other people, for wanting to help you. And you want to do things on your own. You're an Aries, right? Sometimes we need to work together. We need together to find a balance. 6 of Pentacles, Aries. It also could be a situation where you're dealing with this with a person that you love a lot, okay? Your soulmate. This is your reading. I hope it was helpful.